This video will be used to show you the parts of an Access database file. You can see that I have an Access database open here. If you will look at the top, you will see that just like in any other Microsoft Office application, there are tabs. For a database file, you have the File tab, and it's just like in any other application. It's where you save, it's where you do print preview, it's where you print, so on and so forth. There's the Home tab, and on the Home tab you can see cut, copy, delete, spelling, etc. There's the Create tab, and on the Create tab you can create tables, you can create queries, you can create forms, and you can create reports. There's also an area here for macros and Visual Basic Code, but we won't get into that this semester. In the External Data tab, this is where you can import and link files, or where you can export files into other applications. And then finally you have your Database Tool tab, and here is where we create relationships between different tables. Over on the left-hand side of your database is your navigation pane. Your navigation pane lists all of the objects that are contained in your database. For example, you could have tables, you could have queries, you could have forms, and you can have reports. All of those items will be listed on the navigation pane, and you can access all of the items from the navigation pane. Also, in your database file, when you first open the file, in the center, under your ribbon, there will be a security warning bar. Each time you work in an Access database, when you first open the file, you should click this Enable Content button. And what that button does is, as you perform different skills within your database, that button, when it has been clicked, allows those skills to be performed. If you have not enabled content, many of those skills will not be performed, and when you save your database and go to close it, you'll find that it didn't do everything that you had instructed it to do. Therefore, it's very important to click the Enable Content button. When you finish in your database and you want to save it, you go to the File tab, and you go to Save As, and you want to be sure that you select Save Database As. Now, if you were working with other objects, for example, if you were creating a query or you were creating a table, you may use this tab and go to Save Object As. You only use Save Object As when it is an object within the database. When you are saving the entire database, you click Save Database As, and then you click the Save As button. And then you'll have to tell it where to go, where you want the database saved. If you have any questions about how the database file is laid out, please ask your instructor. I know that it is extremely different from any of the other Office applications that you've had, and it can be confusing. So please do not hesitate to ask.